Yo, what's up guys? My name is Cameron Capobianco and today I'm going to be answering 13 questions. So let's get into it. So the first one is, how do you take your coffee? And my answer to that is I usually drink a double from Tim Hortons or a iced coffee from anywhere pretty much. I usually like iced coffees with sweetener or anything just to make it more sweet and that stuff. But those are the main two things I go to, is either a double or an iced coffee with a sweetener. So what's one thing in your closet that you cannot live without is probably all my soccer jerseys. I cannot live without my soccer jerseys. I'm a big soccer fan, been one for as long as I can remember. Those are the main things that I can't live without. That's pretty much taking part of me away if I didn't have those with me. And what's one thing that most people probably wouldn't know about you? I like to read. I like to read biographies. I like to read novels. I'm just a guy who likes to read sometimes on his spare time. It's awesome to read. Gets you learn, teaches you a little bit about history, gets you fascinated. And other than watching a movie and that stuff, it's another way of being entertained to me. So one food that you can't live without would definitely be pasta. I'm Italian. Best food I've ever had. By far can't live without it. It's awesome. And what quote or phrase do you live your life by? And it's actually a quote by a famous baseball player by the name of Babe Ruth, one of the most famous guys. It goes like this: heroes get remembered, but legends never die. That's one thing I go by day with pretty much, is that quote. It's one thing I go with. It's an amazing quote. It helps me like move on with my day. And what do you like and dislike about the YouTube community? There's nothing really I dislike about the YouTube community. There's a lot of great things out there on YouTube. And pretty much what do you like is, like, I like everything about it. It's awesome to just watch and everything. There are some negative comments, but you know what? Other than that, I like, that may be one thing I dislike, but other than that, I see mostly great comments. And what's your number one most listened to song on iTunes or Spotify? Probably The High Road by 3 Days Grace. It's an awesome song. I just love it so much. It's one of my favorites of all time. What kind of style would you What kind of style, would you define yourself as having? Probably a athletic guy. I love athletics. Played soccer, played baseball, played everything pretty much. It's my style pretty much. I'm more the athletic guy. And favorite number? Probably number 11. I've worn it pretty much through my baseball career. I wore it in soccer too. It's one of my favorite numbers. My two hobbies? Soccer and reading by far. Two of my biggest hobbies. Two pet peeves? Oh, probably when things aren't really done, and people who don't commit to things. I cannot stress. Usually someone will say, oh yeah, let's go do this. They don't really commit to it. It's honestly just annoying. Like, I really wish they would commit to it. Well, I know a few people who actually just commit to it. Some people just don't. That's one of my pet peeves. My other one is, like, when things aren't done pretty much, like cleaning or anything. Usually I see a house in a mess, I'm like, please clean it. And I usually do the cleaning too, just to help out. Guilty pleasure. Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm trying to think of that right now. Oh my god. Ugh. Probably. Probably mine would be 80s rock would be my guilty pleasure. I just love the classics and that stuff. Like anything rock that's classic from the 80s, like Bon Jovi, Guns N' Roses, AC/DC, by far my guilty pleasure. They're awesome. That's all I have to say. So that was me answering 13 questions. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I will see you all next time for another video. Until then, take care.